The skateboarder who had a gun pulled on him outside a Gilbert church speaks exclusively with Fox 10's Justin Lum. He and the suspect are at the center of a viral video circulating around social media.
Yeah, and police have now submitted charges to the county attorney's office. Justin Lum joins us live in studio now with the fallout of this case.
Hey, Mark, Christina, here is the video that we've been talking about on social media. Police say Bernardo Ayon pulled the gun out on this skateboarder because he simply didn't want him on this property. But the thing is, in fact, Ayon doesn't own this property at all. He actually lives right next door to the church property that we're talking about, and he has to drive through the parking lot daily to access or leave his home. And because of this video, the school on the property, Lexington Life Academy, has basically moved out. Do you feel you're being defiant?
I mean, what happened was, he said we can't be here. We have to leave. So we told him, you leave and call the cops.
Corbin Wartenberg's passion is skateboarding. He says when Bernardo Ayon told him to stop skating on Compassion Church property nearly 2 weeks ago, he didn't listen. But Wartenberg didn't expect what happened next.
I decided to pull out my gun, not to shoot him because I know when to use a gun.
We spoke to Ayon ourselves last Friday. Gilbert police recommend charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and possession of a firearm on school grounds against the 68-year-old who lives next to the church.
Tried to remain relaxed and in control of myself and just move on and try to get out of there.
But this information didn't get passed on to Lexington Life Academy until last Friday, when Fox 10 asked the school for students with autism if officials wanted to comment. 6 days after the incident.
It was an all hands on deck effort for sure.
Harrison Rogers owns Lexington Life Academy. Over the weekend, staff vacated the property and now around 150 students are learning at other campuses for the time being. He wants to make it clear to frustrated parents.
By some parents who thought we just waited this long to make the decision because they heard it happened last Saturday. And so we agree with them that that would have been a way too long of time to have made this decision.
We told Gilbert PD that the school wasn't notified about the incident that happened on a Saturday. A response reads in part, during the investigation of this incident, contact was made with the property owners as a standard measure, which happens to be the church. There was no present danger to the school, which would have initiated us to contact them for lockdown procedures. We reached out to Compassion Church multiple times to ask why Lexington Life Academy was not made aware of the investigation. We have not yet heard back. Live in the studio, Justin Lum, Fox 10 News.